Hi guys, welcome to this long-term review of this Victorinox Swiss Army knife, MiniChamp pocket knife. So that's a little bit a larger edition of the well-known edition here, which I have since, this is really old. I mean, I have this since many years and I use this a lot, but I wanted to have a little bit a larger one. So the question is, how did it turn out? How did it work? How is it holding up? Is it worth the extra price compared to this simple edition here, which you can buy sometimes really cheap for sometimes $15 or so? This is usually more expensive. This is usually around $40. Sometimes it comes down to $30. And at the moment, and this is the reason why I made this review today. Today it's available on Amazon for only $22, and that's insane. It's the cheapest price which I have seen in long time. So I thought it's a good opportunity to show you everything, how it's holding up. This is in my pocket since about 6 months, every day from morning till evening, and I use it all the time. And you can see it's in pretty good condition. Nothing has been breaking, no rust, no real stains, no nothing. Everything is still working, and I'm going to show you everything, how I've been using that, or if I have been using all the blades. And at the end I will show you or give you some comment about if it's worth to pay the extra price over this one here. Let's start with the ballpoint pen. Yeah, I have to even to search where it is. So here it is on the side. We have to push it outside, and you can see it's holding up really nicely. You can still write really in a good way. The only problem with that, it's something which I never had in years, so I always forget that I have it, and I grab in my pocket, which I carry around sometimes for minutes to find a ballpoint pen instead of using it. It's a shame. I'm still trying to get used to that. This is the tweezers, and it's holding up really good. It has really good quality. It's really strong, way stronger than and better quality than other ones like the Gerber tool. So this is really nice. Then also the scissors, you can see taking one here. So let's see, I'm going to show you that. You can see really easy straight cut. That's sometimes even when you hold it up, sometimes you can even go like this through the paper. That's insane. I mean, that was a little bit a small paper and behind the camera, but usually it's really super sharp and it's holding up nicely. Everything good, didn't have any problems with that. So let's go to the next one. That's the screwdriver bottle opener. I haven't used the bottle opener, I have to admit. So usually I'm using bottles with caps which we can rotate. So this is something which is not used a lot anymore, but I've been using this screwdriver. Screwdriver is a really nice thing, has working really good for me. Then the blade, I mean, that's something you can see that's the one which I use the most. Yeah, no question about that, and it's really holding up really good. Yeah, I'll have to clean that thing definitely. Yeah, these are the things on this side. I have to be careful. By the way, opening and closing is really good. You can see there are some knives, when you just put it in this position, they snap in or snap down really fast with a lot of force, and they are really dangerous, so you have to be careful. This one is the best thing which I have seen. It needs quite a lot, and only at the very end it snaps in a little bit, so it is secured, but it doesn't snap in with a lot of power. And from far away you can see this here also. This is the same behavior since the beginning. It hasn't changed anything, so really good quality, like the Victorinox quality which we are used or were used all the time. I've been wondering at the beginning, what is that, how can it be used? I still have no clue why they did that. I mean, officially it's something to clean your nails. I've never used that, of course. Maybe more for women, but they don't have like these pocket knives. What I've been using it for was batteries. This works really good for batteries. If you have like batteries, AA, AAA batteries in a device and it's hard to grab them, this is a really nice way to go into that and grab them. This is a really good, nice thing. So I have to watch where to continue. Next thing, yeah, that's this measurement tool. You can see that it has, I think, inches and centimeters. I've never used that. Unfortunately, it's a little bit hard to read. I mean, with reading glasses, I can see that. But I've been using this as an additional screwdriver and has been working also really good. So this is just for me like an additional blade. I just opened it by chance, used it a couple of times, but I don't see the extra need for that compared to the normal blade in a pocket knife, maybe in a large knife, but not in a pocket knife where you try to save weight and space. This is really good. So if you have like something, an issue with your nail, you can cut with the scissors and then make it a little bit smooth with this thing. And this is super sharp here. This is the best thing which I've ever seen in any pocket knife. So when you look at the Gerber, they have similar thing, but doesn't have any sanding effect there with the Gerber tool. This is way better, and it's the same thing since I think 30 years or so. It's really good. I love this thing, has helped me a lot. Then this thing, this hook here, yeah, with the Gerber tool I've always been using that to open cardboard like boxes, and sometimes I've also tried this here with this thing. So there's one problem here. It has not the perfect angle to open boxes. It would be much better if it had an angle like here. And then, unfortunately, I don't have the Gerber tool anymore. I bought one. I had to send it back because the latest quality was so bad. So that was the reason why I was buying this one. So instead of having this angle here, so I'll paint it a little bit so you can see this here. This has this shape here and then it goes back. You can see it has something like this. So with the Gerber, it's more like this here. It's not having this part here. It's more like this. And here's actually the blade and here's cutting. And this works much better. I don't understand why they did that. Maybe it's helpful for fishing or so. Could be the case. So for me, it would be better to have the shape from the Gerber tool. But the Gerber tool, the latest edition, failed completely. It was yeah, definitely complete fail. It was full of oil and grease, and some of the blades I haven't been able to grab them without ruining my fingernails. It was terrible. It looks outside really good, but after opening it a couple of times, everywhere there was this nice color was gone. I mean, I ordered the black one. It was a really nice color, but just after opening a couple of times, half of the color was gone. So it's a terrible thing, and other people are complaining too. So this is a thing which is lasting much longer. I mean, this is something which is built for lifetime. It's Victorinox. We can expect that. We just have to be careful, like with every knife. But I love this thing, and what I have done, I have put this flexible strap here, which is really convenient. I make this a little bit larger so you can see that. I have just cut off a little bit of that, maybe 2 feet or so, then made a knot here. So I put this through here, and then you can take the knife, put it here, then it's secured, and you can do same thing on your pants, and then it's very flexible. It's nicely secured, flexible, and it works absolutely awesome. But the color is not the best, of course. I will probably buy maybe something in blue or so to make it look a little bit better. But apart from that, it's working absolutely awesome. The question is then only is it really, or was it really worth the extra price? So I've been buying this for $30. I thought already it's a nice price. Now you can get it for $22, which is insane. And when I compare it to this, there was no problem with the weight inside my pant pockets. I was a little bit worried at the beginning because this is so super light. This is a little bit more weight, but still it's on the very light side. I mean, it's much more lightweight than like the Gerber tool. So this is something which you also usually don't feel in your pockets. So there's no problem with that. So the question is then only, are these few additional blades worth the extra price compared to the standard edition? Yeah, I would say definitely for $22 currently it is a must to buy this. For $30, yeah, it's hard to tell if it was worth the extra price for me. For $40 where it is, usually I wouldn't buy this. I mean, $40 is almost 3 times the price compared to this one, and the extra functionality is not so impressive. I mean, there are a couple of nice things, but 90% of the times I'm just using things which I have also here, like with the tweezers. Yeah, by the way, I have this from the Gerber because I switched this thing because the Victorinox is much better than the Gerber, so I put it into the Gerber, and then I lost the Gerber. Now I'm stuck here with the one from the Gerber. That's a shame actually, but yeah, anyway, I wouldn't buy this thing here. If it's $40, I would go with this thing, which you can get usually for $15. For $30 you have to decide, and for $22 it's a must to buy this thing, I would say. And yeah, but I will put down the link to both of them down into the description down below, so you can check them out and decide which one you want to buy. And I hope I've been able to help you a little bit with this video. If you have any questions or comments, and especially your own experience with these knives, would be really interesting to learn from you what you think about that. And if you liked the video, give me a thumbs up, subscribe my channel. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.